So, at his mother's cautionary call, that is, alerting call, he ran towards his parents gaily and walked abreast of them. Gaily here is with the delight. He ran with the delight and walked abreast of them means with the steps, along with the steps of them for a while, being, however, soon left behind. He tried his best to be with them, but again he got left behind, attracted by the little insects and worms along the footpath that were teeming out from their hiding places to enjoy the sunshine. Teeming out here is coming out in a large number. So, the insects and worms which were coming out of their hiding places to enjoy the sunshine, the boy got attracted and got left behind again. Come, child, come, his parents called from the shade of a grove where they had seated themselves on the edge of a well. He ran towards them. The parents stopped there to take a rest and he ran towards them. A grove, you all must know, that is a cluster of trees, and a shower of young flowers fell upon the child as he entered the grove. Wow, what a beautiful scene it was for the boy, because a shower of young flowers fell upon him as he entered the grove, and forgetting his parents, he began to gather the raining petals in his hands. But lo, he heard the cooing of doves and ran towards his parents, shouting, "The dove, the dove!" The raining petals dropped from his forgotten hands. The phrase forgotten hands means the hands which he had forgotten about, that he had collected some petals in his hands. He forgot about that and he dropped the petals and he ran shouting towards his parents, "The dove, the dove." Come, child, come, they called to the child, who had now gone running in wild capers round the banyan tree, and gathering him up, they took the winding footpath which led to the fair through the mustard fields. Means they called to the child who had now gone running in wild capers. Wild here is uncontrollable, and capers here is the jumps the child made. Wild capers, uncontrollable jumps around the banyan tree, and gathering him up, they took the narrow winding footpath. Winding here is having many curves, many bends. The footpath which led to the fair through the mustard fields. So, taking the boy with them, the boy who could not control himself, control of jumping towards the banyan tree, the parents gathered him up and they took the narrow winding footpath which led them to the fair through the mustard fields. This word lo, but lo, is a phrase used by the writer for us, the readers especially. But lo, by this he mean to say that, but see, he heard the cooing of the doves, the sound of the doves. Cooing is the sound made by the doves.